Suck my kiss.
Warning. I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. When I accept myself for the way I am, I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
Can I hug you? It's a question.
Okay, come. First here. Then I think finally here also. And suck my tongue.
I saw this today because Natalie Denise shared it on Twitter. I'll leave links. This is an alarming scene. The Dalai Lama, who has had ties to NXIVM in the past, caught on camera trying to make advances to an Indian boy. You can clearly see the boy's body language as he yanks back the first time, then throws his head upward as the Dalai Lama says, quote, "Suck my tongue." There are people trying to defend it, saying it's part of a Tibetan greeting. Sticking out one's tongue is a sign of respect or agreement, and was often used as a greeting in traditional Tibetan culture. According to Tibetan folklore, a cruel 9th century Tibetan king had a black tongue. So people stick out their tongues to show that they are not like him and aren't his reincarnation. That kind of seems a little far-fetched. Sticking out one's tongue and telling a little boy to suck your tongue while your face is in his face sounds a little bit different to me. And there was a connection to NXIVM, which I'd made videos about NXIVM in the past. Good luck finding them. On May 6, 2009, the Dalai Lama arrived in Albany, New York, to speak on the topic of compassionate ethics during difficult times at the inaugural World Ethical Foundation's Consortium conference that would be attended by 3,000 NXIVM members at Palace Theater. So instead of the WEF, it was WEFC.
Respected Bishop, as my spiritual brother, and respected Mayor, and my friend, these two young ladies,
Sisters,
two sisters, and then some respected teachers, and also, I think, leaders, and spiritual brothers, sisters. Indeed, I am very, very happy to be here.
In January 2018, it was reported that the Dalai Lama was reportedly paid a $1 million speaking fee to travel to the US for this conference.
There seems to be a lot of confusion about your visit here. Why did so many news sources and even your own New York office said that your visit was cancelled?
Firstly, I received invitation. Then in principle, I accepted. Then I received some request. I should not go there, because this is controversial. Some allegations. And then we carry further investigation. Then finally, including this organization's sort of teacher and his some friend, came to see me, Dharamsala.
Oh, what teacher of them? Good.
And I discussed, I observed, basically they are carrying some kind of movement about ethics. Then, as I mentioned earlier, it is my moral responsibility to support any movement by any person who are working for ethics. So when I met them personally in Dharamsala, I told them very friendly, very openly, as far as your sort of work for promotion of ethics, I fully support. It is my moral responsibility. But at the same time, those allegations, you must make very clear. If you've done something wrong, you must accept, you must admit, and change, make a correction. If you've not done, make clear all these allegations, truthfully, honestly, openly, transparently.
And if all of this wasn't enough, of course he was pushing the jab.
According my trusted friend, including doctor, you see, they suggest should take this injection. So, in order to prevent some serious problem, this injection is very, very helpful, very good. So, those other patient also should take this injection for greater benefit. So that's very important. So I took that. So I want to share. More people should have courage to take this injection.
Totally relaxed. Do not let anything disturb the tranquil lake of... Why do you keep swallowing? Sorry, can you swallow a bit louder, please? Because I can still hear some of my own thoughts. Fuck. Yes, total calm.
His temper worsened and he was forced to have a handler to keep him calm in interviews.
What do you think about China and the refugee crisis? This is what we call bullshit. I think by bullshit, His Holiness means complex and multifaceted. No, I mean it's bullshit, okay?
In the 1980s, he saw an opportunity to capitalise on his angry image.
He's the monk with the madness.
Get out of my face, you're up in my face.
He needs to calm her down.
Thank you for the scarf, it will look great in the garbage.
Watch him lose it tonight at 9.
I will make sure you get reincarnated as my ass, okay?
Alright everybody, calm her down. Let's calm her down. Obviously it was parody. Kind of funny though. I started making this video on Monday. It's now Saturday. It's been a hectic week and I've had no time to work on it. And since it took me so long, I almost gave up on it. But it was pretty much ready to go besides a few things, so I figured I'd put it out anyway and just started another one. So I found this old episode of Penn and Teller Bullshit where they talk about Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and the Dalai Lama. So here's some of it here.
The purpose of our life is happiness.
Ever since these Tibetans fled their homeland at the threat of the communist Chinese in 1959, their leader, the Dalai Lama, has been traveling the globe with a trite greeting card philosophy and a warm smile, desperately trying to enlist help in his quest to free Tibet and return to power.
I believe, you see, every human being have the potential to develop compassion.
Tibet was Shangri-La, that is, if you were the Dalai Lama. No wonder he wants it back. He had a palace and a pile of servants. The rest of the Tibetans lived in huts and ate roast barley meal and yak butter tea.
You had a privileged priest class living in utter luxury and opulence, and you had a mass of serfs living in utter misery.
And if you broke the law, then torture and mutilation, including eye gouging, the pulling out of tongues, and even disemboweling were reportedly common punishments. The Dalai Lama sounds more like Mo Howard than a saint. As this State Department internal memo reveals, the Dalai Lama at one time took $180,000 a year from the CIA for his living expenses, and $1.5 million a year from the spy agency to finance Tibetan guerrilla operations against the Chinese, which included running a covert guerrilla training center in Colorado. Maybe they were non-violent covert guerrillas.
Violence and telling lies, cheating, these, I believe, basically against human nature.
To be fair, the robed one isn't taking money from the CIA any longer. Once people found out, it became a bit of a PR problem. So with no more handouts from government bureaucrats, the Dalai Lama had to find a group of people even more gullible. Hey, there's Richard Gere. He was great in American Gigolo.
How many people have heard about Richard Gere having a gerbil in his ass? I swear to God, it's maybe a rumor. I hope it's a rumor. Supposedly, I guess he was in the hospital. Mark, you would probably know, but is this for real? You're a doctor in L.A. It is for real? He had a gerbil in his fucking ass? 2 of them?
And oh, there's Steven Seagal. He was great in...
I'm Steven Seagal. I'll see you around.
Well, he's way into the Dalai Lama.
The only thing that is of great importance in my life is to try to become a better human being, to ease the suffering of others and make the world a better place. I don't care about power or fame or money.
Fuck. That's easier to say when you're rich, famous, and powerful. So what would happen if the Dalai Lama returned to power in Tibet?
If he had his way, he would want the Chinese out. He would bring the Lama class back. It would be ruled by monasteries. The aristocrats of the exile community would all go back with him. And it would be like old Tibet, with maybe a few reforms.
You ever notice that sometimes the Dalai Lama dresses like a Burger King drive-thru worker? Same colors, a little visor, and a little microphone.
So these are now scientifically, I say, make clear. For physical health, mental state is a very crucial factor.
I just ordered a bacon double cheeseburger, and he won't shut the fuck up. Fucking stoned.